But first, let's take a look at what we actually know about the plane of Kaldheim. Okay, who doesn't know about the Kaldheim plane? Give me a hey guys in chat. Type in HEY and press tab. And then press enter. Yeah, what Biden did. Who doesn't know about Kaldheim? Or who doesn't know, like, lore and stuff? Alright, cool. Cool. That's what I want to see. Yeah, because I don't either. I'm in the same boat as you. We're in the same boat! Just types, hey guys. Alright, Calvert Clan, let's do it. What is Kaldheim? Kaldheim is both a plane... Hey Jude. Kaldheim is both a plain, self-contained world in the MTG universe. This game has lore? No, it doesn't. It's just made up. It's actually takes it one step above lore. It's actually like based around actual cities in the world. It's not even just lore. It's just better. Kaldheim is both a plain, self-contained world in the MTG universe. And the name of the first Magic expansion 2021. Kaldheim is a Nordic-themed world, so you can expect Magic's take on Norse mythology, Vikings, and other similar tropes. Alright, anyone from Minnesota in chat? Anyone from, anyone a Vikings fan? Minnesota Vikings? Odin incoming? Probably, right? Alright, what is Skybreen? Also Loki and Thor? Yeah, probably. Probably, right, Odd Eyes? A one-eyed planeswalker? You think so, Lava Spike? Alright, what's Skybreen? Skybreen... Yeah, anyone from Ireland or Scotland? I can't even do those accents, though. What is Skybreen? Players play with the top card of their libraries revealed? Hey, thanks for following the team, RS Blunden. Thanks for joining the Goose Gang. Goose salute to you. Players play with the top card of their libraries revealed. Spells that share a card type with the top card of a library can't be cast? Spells that share a card type with the top card of a library can't be cast? Is that serious? Oh, what's Plane Chase? Whenever you roll something, target player loses life equal to the number of cards in their hand? Croakies, is that you? It's a casual multiplayer. Okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, if this is a dual-faced mountain and it does that, holy crap. All right. Yeah, he's Scottish. I'm Scottish too. I'm my last name lineage comes from Scotland. You have a deck of oversized cards that change the rules of the game and you planeswalk between them? I think I played that once, that cool stuff. But I didn't know it was this. You flip them accordingly and they affect the commander pod? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, I must say. Alright. Here's an interesting fact about Kaldheim. In Norwegian language, Kald means cold and Heim means home. Okay. So the set name is literally Cold Home? So is Snow Mechanic making its return? It certainly seems possible. Snow Mechanic, folks. Your last name lineage is French-Canadian and I'm related through my father to King James III of England? Alright, Odd Eyes. Can I be your friend? Yeah, we gotta have snow, right? We gotta have snow. Maybe maybe there's a cold mechanic. Kill Mary says, maybe there's a home mechanic. we got like We got like the pillow sprite over here. We got Blanket Mary over here. We got Closet Copter. Having a couple Titans at the same power level as Uro and Crocs will be cool. And on theme for Kaldheim because of the the Jotun. What's Jotun? Are they bringing back things for Kaladesh? No. This is for the future. For the future of Standard in February. You were looking at your family tree. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay, so I'll open that in a second. I can't do it right now because it'll switch the whole stream to it. Alright, Kaldheim spoilers here. At the bottom of the list here. There currently aren't any Kaldheim spoilers. Come on, no official ones, no leaks. Yeah, still a long ways off, RSP. But no one's talking about it right now, so I want to be the one talking about it. Also, I keep saying James, and it's King Edward III, so I don't know why I'm saying James. Oh. It's just King Edward. Jotun were the giants of the Norse mythology, powerful beings who lived in their own plane. Oh, Jotunheim. I think I have heard of Jotunheim. However, once they become available, you'll find them right here. Although there aren't any actual spoilers, we do know about 4 cards that will appear in the set. Okay, we know about 4 cards. You know how we got 6 double-face dual lands, Pathways, in the Zendikar Rising? Mark Rosewire, head designer of Magic the Gathering, confirmed that the remaining 4 Pathways are coming in Kaldheim. That means we're getting the following dual lands. Oh, Jotunheim's also a mountain range in Norway. That makes sense. I think I've heard of that. Yeah, Lava Spike. Alright, so we have Kaldheim Pathway number 1. That's the official name of it. Kaldheim Pathway number 1. Green-blue. We get a Simic Pathway. Why does Kaldheim change everything? Are you looking at the screen, Jen and I? Are you looking at the screen? Look at this. Either way, it's still royalty that's invalid, but hey, it's fun. Yeah, fun to know, right? No, you're temporarily blind? Well, then listen to me speak, Jen and I. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. We get a green-blue Pathway. Yay! More green-blue cards! More green-blue cards! Alright, Kaldheim Pathway number 2 is the official name. Alright, do we... What does this change everything for? I don't know. Simic? I don't know. Jund? I don't know. Golgari? I don't know. Rakdos? I don't know. Blue-white control? That's a lot of stuff to change, Jen and I. That's a lot of stuff to change. For modern? I don't know about modern. We got fetch lands there and everything. Yeah, Rakdos has always struggled on mana. Jund has always struggled on mana. Golgari has always struggled on mana. Like Esper. I mean, Esper has pretty good, right? Because Esper gets the black... Esper gets the black, the blue-black one. Even right now, like the Murkwater and Clearwater pathways. Five colors bad with mana? We have so many triomes! Yeah, that's bad. Alright. We get a green-blue pathways, just in case you couldn't cast your Uro well enough before. Oh yeah, I know, Odd Eyes. Black-green gets a pathway, which is huge. Huge. Black-green pathway so good for Golgari. For Golgari and Jund, like, adventures in Standard. I'm overestimating them? You'll see. You'll see in Standard. You shall see. It will. It might actually open up new archetypes that just haven't been playable before. Like Jund, like it's really hard to play like Jund Adventures because it's like kind of hard because you have to play like multiple temples and stuff to just hit your land drops, to just like hit your colors. Planeswalker Shrines. Oh, sick, Ghost. The Golgari pathway and the Black-Red pathway are going to make Jund Adventures just like so much better. Why would you play Jund over Temur? A different style of deck. Like if you don't like the ramp into ultimatum style, then and you want to be more like mid range or low to the ground, then you'll play Jund. If you want to play like Bone Crusher, well, I mean they both play Bone Crusher, but it's basically like if you want to play black or if you don't like playing black. I mean, I personally like playing black, but it's like do you want to play blue or do you want to play black, basically? And like, actually, an advantage over Jund Adventure that Jund Adventures has over Temur Adventures is that Jund Adventures have more 1/1s to make the Love Struck Beast attack better, and they also have more ways to trigger Innkeeper. So that would be like a reason to play Jund over Temur, for sure. But even Temur Adventure gets better with the green-blue pathway. And gives you discard removal. Yeah, you get Agonizing Remorse, Duress, or whatever. So, like, it's very disruptive, too. So I think that's a big plus. We get the... Okay, so for the green-blue pathway, what decks that are already existing that the green-blue pathway will be good in, right? Temur Adventures? We have anything else here? Temur Adventures in Standard. We have, I mean, no, it's not a forest. It won't be a forest, but yeah, Sultai and Historic, maybe. Maybe Sultai and Historic, but Sultai and Historic's mana base is, like, pretty tight as it is. Especially with the fast lands and stuff that you can play. No, they don't run any pathways in Historic. Well, there aren't really any pathways in Historic besides Clearwater Pathway, but they don't even play Clearwater Pathway. Yeah, but not Sultai, though. Sultai, you're incentivized to play Fabled Passage because you have 4 Fatal Push. So that takes up like 10 land slots in your deck. And they want forests, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Black-White Pathway gets played. It definitely does. Like in the Black-White Luris deck. But that's already a thing. The green-blue pathway will get played in the... It will definitely get played in the Temur combo deck, probably. What do we think about that? The Temur Stormcaller deck? We have the Temur Stormcaller deck. We have the... I don't think it'll get played in Sultai. The green-blue one. Yeah, really, really good for the Stormcaller deck. Is there any other Simic deck, really, in Historic that's, like, good? Pathways make turn 1 push and Thoughtseize easier in black base control decks? Yes. Yeah, that too. I mean, Sultai wants to play the Triome because it's a forest, though. It'll make Goose easier to play in yeah, that too. Because they can go turn 1 Goose way easier. Pathways are good in decks that absolutely must hit untapped mana on turns 1 through 4. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Jen and I. But I think it might even still get played in the Temur combo deck. And it might even let, like, mono green decks splash blue. It might even let, like elves and stuff, like, splash for blue. Or, you know, oh, it's good in Merfolk, right? It's really good in Merfolk, right? In Historic? You definitely play 4 of this in Merfolk, right? That's like a 100%. That might even be the best deck that the pathway helps. Yeah, Bant Spirits too. Because most of the time you only need like 1 green mana, right? And usually it's just like all blue. Yeah, so Bant Spirits, Merfolk, and Teamer combo. Yeah, having to play one on Soul Green is hard, but I think it does help. I think it does, like, you'll most of the time play it on blue, but there's like, you play like, what, at least 4? Wait, no. There's like 2 different 4 of 1-drops that you play in Merfolk that are all green, right? I think it replaces every basic forest, Jen and I. Because, like, they don't even... They play more than 1 basic forest, right? They play, like, 4 or 5 of them. Green cards in green are Mistbinder, 2/2 1-drop, and Coco. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, even if you have to play green on turn 1, if it's not a breeding pool or whatever. And you do want islands for Commander Speaker? Yeah, I agree with that, Apples. It's not a real deck, so how it's built is pretty varied. I think it's a real deck. It's not like a tier 1 competitive deck, but it's like tier 2, tier 2.5. Hey, Pure Ambrosia, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Goose Gang. Goose, salute to you. How was your stream? Oh yeah, it's not refined, for sure. How was your stream? We're talking some Kaldheim here. So, we've kind of went over the green-blue, how that affects, you know, standard and historic. Like, in standard it, I don't know if the green-blue pathway will make, like, mono-green decks splash for blue, though. There's just not enough to do that. It was alright, yo-yoed in ranks. Doesn't everyone yo-yo in rank? You're not alone, Pure Ambrosia. Well, they splash for just counter spells, Aether Gust, things like that, Lava Spike. In historic, basically, because you have like 4 Botanical Sanctums, and then you would have 4 of these pathways, and then you would have 4 breeding pools. So that's like 12 sources right there. Like if you have mono green, you can just play those 12 lands, and just splash for blue. Like, Botanical Sanctum, whatever name of this pathway is, and Breeding Pool, you can just splash for blue. It's 12 lands. That's, like, good enough for, like, turn 2 or turn 3 blue spell. Which is pretty significant. Pretty significant. Especially in, like, an Elves deck. Simic Flash, too. Like, Elves is basically always mono green. But I've seen Elves be splash for black, too. To play Thoughtseize and stuff. Okay, so moving on. Moving on to black and green here. And we have more than just the lands to go over here, so... If you don't like the lands part of it, we definitely have some more coming. There's a whole... This page is pretty... It's pretty long. What did I say, Kill Mary? Alright. Moving on to Golgari pathway. If anyone knows Jaffer MTG, you will know that this will be his favorite day of the year when Kaldheim comes out. I didn't. Flash. Flash. I said it, okay? You heard me. Flash. You heard it here first, folks. Flash. Alright. Golgari Pathway. This is what we have needed for Standard. No one wants to play Temple of Malady, chat. No one wants to play Temple of Malady. Now, how does this impact the meta? How does black-green impact the meta being an untapped land? Yeah, he does for sure, Pro Ambrosia. Jaffer does want to make a really strong Golgari deck. Have you been live for an hour and only just now made it to the second card? Jen and I played... I played a couple matches of Historic already. Don't judge me, Jen and I. We're here to learn. We're here to learn, Jen and I. No one wants Temple of Malady. People only like Temple of Malady. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Malady definitely sounds better than Malady. You're mostly here to throw shade? I feel it, right? My whole entire room just got darker. My whole entire room just... What happened? Like, Jen and I comes in here and just, like... I feel I just feel the dark cloud over top of me. I need to turn my lights on in here. Alright, what does black... what does black-green do? I mean, we can splash black in... We have the fast land for black-green in Historic. We have Overgrown Tomb. And we have this new pathway. So I guess we can also splash black with green as well in elves and things like that. We can do like a whole like removal spell Thoughtseize type thing in mono green decks like elves. You've been playing green black rock build in Historic that this will help? Oh, for sure. Yeah, because you won't be playing Fabled Passages, right? Because you don't want your lands to come in tapped on the first 4 turns of the game. So this will definitely help those mono green stompy decks. Like mono green stompy will play cards like that elf that's a 3-mana 5/4, which maybe they don't play this card because it's triple green. But I'm wondering how this will impact Standard too. This will definitely impact Standard with the whole untapped Golgari lands, because if you want to play Golgari Adventures, it's a huge boost to Golgari Adventures. One of the worst parts of playing Golgari Adventures and one of the better reasons to play Teamer Adventures is because the Teamer Adventures has like 2 different lands, pathways that come in untapped, in the Is It one and the Gruul one, and Golgari and Jund just don't have that. So so I think that's the biggest thing for Standard too. And Historic, it's just it makes certain decks splashable as well. Helpful for Eerie Ultimatum piles. Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, it could make the Abzan Yorion decks more consistent to hit their land drops as well. I mean, Abzan already has... Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Abzan will have 3 pathways. Wow, Abzan's going to have 3 pathways, right? Because it's black-green, white-black, and white-green? Yeah, Abzan has 3 different pathways. Oh my gosh, the mana is like so good. Oh yeah, all of them have 3 pathways? Oh, that's so good. That's how math works. Well, that's so good. That's so good for Standard. And then Jund will obviously have black-green, black-red, and red-green. And then Esper will have white-blue. Then they have and they have white black and then blue black. Yeah, they all have it, right? And our favorite 3-color combination, Grixis, will also have 3 pathways. So, you know, yay Grixis. We love to play Grixis here, chat. Grixis gamers. But yeah, the white blue pathway. The white blue pathway. Azorius Flyers, Azorius Control. Bant Spirits. It probably will be Lava Spike. There's like no problem doing it. There's like, and like the lands coming, all the lands coming untapped. That's just like really good. The blue light pathway in Commander, really? Why is it so good in Commander, Lava Spike? Just another good dual land? Yeah, I agree. There needs to be good aggressive cards in Kaldheim. What are you thinking, apples and fruits? Yeah, Commander always wants more cheap dual lands. Yeah, I don't know how much these will be in paper, but I agree with that, Jen and I. So what decks? I kind of named some decks already with white and blue, but what kind of decks do you folks want to play, chat? What kind of decks do you want to play with the white and blue land? I mean, it's good in auras too, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, this makes the auras deck pretty good, right? Maybe Blue White Flyers is back on the menu. Yeah, Jolly Flying Man, I think so. No Empyrean Eagle for standard, yeah. But for historic, I think Bant Spirits is gonna be really good with this white and blue land, and with the blue and green land. Because, like, we already have Botanical Sanctum already. Pathways are $5 right now, so I imagine Kaldheim will be the same. Yeah, I can imagine so. I mean, the hype over the new Pathways is probably going to be more than $5. Like, $8 to $10, and then go back down to $5, I think. Save up your rare wild cards in Arena while you can. Because you're going to want these lands. Okay, let's talk about the black and red. Rakdos, mana base is kind of bad right now. You kind of have to play a bunch of tap lands, whether it's like Hagramauling or Temple of Malice. But now we get to play this Kaldheim Pathway number 4. Kaldheim Pathway number 4, chat. This is one of the big ones. This lets us play a play Jund pretty well. Black-red pathway, black-green pathway, and the Gruul pathway we already have. But the black-red pathway is huge. There's some rumor that Kaldheim would have weird tribals. Maybe we'll get giant support. Black-red Crossed X immediately get better. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, one of the things in that deck was just like the mana was just pretty bad. Like, because the mana was so bad, you had to play like a lot more basics than you wanted to. Yeah, giant support does make a lot of sense. And then we can couple the giant support with that adventure card, the white adventure card that's still a thing. It's like destroy all creatures except for giants. The white board wipe? Yeah, Corvold 2, Real Ghost. Naya Giants with a non-giant board clear. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Kilmary. Jund Food is viable now with the pathways. Yeah, just every Jund deck that you can think of, the pathways just make it so much easier. Just so much better. Party might be big because of these lands. Will it? Yeah, depending on what's in Kaldheim, right? Let's keep going. Alright, that's the lands. We kind of went over some decks that will be highlighted from these. Bant Spirits, Jund Sacrifice, Jund Adventures. Maybe even a nice Giants deck. Kaldheim Miniatures. Does anyone collect miniatures? Release dates March 15th, 2021. Yeah, 5 color is viable too, Real Ghost. Description of creature types with the miniatures are Human Berserker. Okay, so these are some creature types we'll be getting, right? These are some creature types we're going to be getting in Kaldheim, right? Human Berserker, Dwarf Cleric, Elf Cleric, and Shapeshifter. Shapeshifter's pretty cool. Shapeshifter's coming back. I mean, we already have Glasspool Mimic. Berserkers could be another weird tribal, though I'd rather just have more warriors. The warriors definitely have more synergy with other cards. What do you think the banned OP card from Kaldheim is going to do? Put all giants from your deck onto the battlefield. Three mana instant. It'll be Snoko? It'll be Snoko? My true hope is that them saying weird tribal means they bring back tribal instant sorceries. Yeah, I kind of doubt that, Lava Spike. Yeah, we'll call it Snoko, like Odd Eyes Gaming said. Hey, Ride or Die, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the Goose Gang. Goose salute to you. I know I've seen you somewhere else in someone else's chat, but I forgot who it was. But thanks for coming over to the Goose Gang. Thank you for the following. Thank you for the following. We're learning about Kaldheim right now. Hey, DD Namets1. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you for joining the Goose Gang. Goose salute to you too. Unless he's actually from Kamigawa. Wait, who is... What? Oko's not from Eldraine, right? Oko's from somewhere else? Wait, where's Oko from? There is a Snow Oko in this set that is like Loki and he costs 4. His name is... His name is 4. I can't even say that. 4 Loka. Oh, Lava Spike. Okay. Lava Spike, by the way. I'm going to my Discord right now. You folks can see my Discord now, right? You get the chat of the day. Chat of the day from Lava Spike, by the way. Name it's followed just to make me stroke my beard. Oh yeah. It could be a Kamigawa reboot character. Maybe. Alright, so this is it for the... Clerics would definitely work since this would mean more goodies for the Cleric deck and for potential Party deck in Standard. Okay, they actually mentioned Party. Oko's from a plane ruled by Fae who believe in a unified society, one where the ruling class has decided that for the betterment of all, the natural mischievousness of the Fae has to be suppressed. Is that from somewhere? Or did you make that up, Odd Eyes? Because that sounds like legit. Oh, that's the lore. Okay. That's the official lore? From a plane ruled by Fae? Okay, so there may be... So there may be just like gonna figure it out at some other point in Magic. Like they're just gonna print. They're just gonna do another set that's like the set from Oko that Oko's from at some other point. The dwarfs are also pretty much a given on a Nordic plane. while elves might come as surprise. Now again, none of this means that the creatures will actually be in the set. Oh, that's a lie. That's how we got Kaladesh? Wait, how did we get Kaladesh? Kaladesh is Chandra's home plane, but she was around for like a decade before that? Oh, okay. But did the MTG lore name Kaladesh? Or did they say that Chandra was from a futuristic plane? Eldraine did have a lot of phase. Pretty sure they named Kaladesh? Oh, they named it. Okay. Oh, we didn't have a name for Kaladesh until Origins. Natural mischievousness equals the urge to make food and turn people to elves. Yes, exactly. You can't help but be natural. You cannot help but be natural. Alright, so with this sentence, dwarfs are also a given on Nordic plane. Okay, what are some notable dwarfs? Is Rankle a dwarf? Is Rankle a dwarf, chat? No, it's a fairy rogue. I knew it had something else. What? Torbrand's a dwarf? You ever seen a flying dwarf? Anaz, you want to get timed out? You can play 8 in your deck, so it's strictly better than 7 dwarves? Oh. There's dwarf support in Kaldheim? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What are like some notable, like, cool dwarfs that we know about? A Depala Pilot Exemplar? There are only 4 dwarves in Standard at the moment, Jen and I? Depala is a dwarf pilot 3/3. Other dwarves get +1/+1. Each vehicle you control gets +1/+1 as long as it's a creature. Whenever Depala Pilot Exemplar becomes tapped, you may pay X. If you do, reel the top X cards of your library. Put all dwarf and vehicles from among them into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, that's as much text as I've ever seen in a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Archon, Pegasus, Angels, Valkyries. Are you saying that those are in Kaldheim? I wouldn't be surprised. Dwarves aren't a super common creature type? I thought they were more common than 4, though. Torbrand, Rimrock Knight, 7 dwarves, and some draft chaff. So they're basically red. Pretension dwarves. Are dwarves just basically red creature type? This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned except by revealing 5 different types of Exodia from your hand. Red, white, you said, Bobby? Occasionally white, okay. Alright, let's go. What is Raydan, a goddess of justice? Is this like a new one? A Valkyrie goddess? Is this like a new card here? When's Kaldheim releasing? First week of February, I'm pretty sure. Mark. On March 15th? I thought it was February. Oh, there's only 70 that have ever been printed? Oh, that's less than I thought. Also, there have been 104 words on a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be surprised. January 14th, Kaldheim. Oh, January 14th! January 14th, chat. That's actually earlier than I thought. Released on Arena. In early February, it's released in paper. Alright, so January 14th is the day then, if Jen and I is correct. Is Raydan, Goddess of Justice, a new card? So the D&D tie-in continues? It's not going to stop, Mark. Not going to stop. Generally, it's January, March, June, September. Okay. Alright, first up, it's Valkyrie Goddess. Her name sounds like a magic card, and we're probably looking at a white-blue character. As we'll talk about a bit later, god creatures would make a lot of sense in Kaldheim. Okay, so do we have any guesses about what Ray Dane, Goddess of Justice, ability is? Yeah, I agree, Bottom. A balance type of effect? It kind of does look like a balance type effect, right? With the sword and the shield kind of like in both hands. I definitely think this is some kind of a like your opponent can't play the game type effect. all cards your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast. But it's like a 5 mana god that's indestructible. What's this Pokemon now? This is actually Articuno. This is like actually Articuno personified. So does this thing have Ice Breath? Does it learn like Wing Attack? Do we have any crazy suggestions on what this card does? Your opponent can't cast spells unless they control a snow permanent. Oh no. Maybe your opponent maybe increase the converted mana cost of all your opponent's cards, or your opponent's cards cost 2 more to cast unless they control a snow permanent. Look at your opponent's hand, win the game. Come on, Odd Eyes. Its ability is Mind Reader. Its ability is Millennium Eye. I feel like it's holding a sword and a shield though, so it has to be like a 6/6. Other Valkyries get +1/+1. Okay. Since it's not an angel, it might be playable. Oh, it's gonna be an angel Valkyrie. It'll be an angel Valkyrie god. You bet it has Vigilance and Flying? Remember that Vigilance is a green mechanic, Mark. You know, like Questing Beast, Elder Gargaroth. Vigilance is obviously a green mechanic. You'd assume all the Valkyries are going to be angel creatures. I think this might actually be a god, like the indestructible gods, maybe? You think this card has, like, indestructible, all Valkyries get +1/+1. Your opponent's cards cost 1 more to cast unless they control snow permanent. And it's like a 6 mana 6/6 god or whatever. Angel Valkyrie Goddess Wing Beast. Apples. Instant hit, next upkeep you win the game. Mind Reader Sheer Cold combo. Trouser, never gonna happen. Your permanents have hexproof. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's a little too good, I think. All right, moving on. Cosmo Wolf. Cosmo Wolf. All right, this thing looks mean. This thing looks real mean. It looks like it has like oil stains on its socks. Has sock oil stains. Second interesting one is Cosmo Wolf. It looks like Magic's take on Fenrir. Okay, that makes sense. A monstrous wolf in the Norse mythology. There's also a card called Fenrir in Yu-Gi-Oh. And it actually locks your opponent out of drawing a card for their turn. So this might lock your opponent out for drawing a card. There's also a Cosmos Serpent figurine, which could represent your Jormungandr, a giant sea serpent. There's one more interesting figure that we'll talk about in the next section, speculations and predictions. Narset and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that's what Fenrir is. But this is like, what if this card said, like, if this card inflicts combat damage to your opponent skips their draw step on their next turn? Like what if it said that? That would be interesting, right? If this card inflicts combat damage to your opponent, and it has like menace, and it's like a 4-mana 4/4 menace. If this card inflicts combat damage to your opponent skips their next draw step. That would be crazy, right? No, they wouldn't get copy strike. They wouldn't get copyright strike for that ability. Like, that ability that I just said is fine, I think. Like, if the name of the card was Fenrir instead of Cosmo Wolf, then you know, they'd have problems. But like, what if you heard it first here? What if this card comes out and it says something like that? Even if it was like a 2/2, or like a 1/2 or something like that, and it said, if this card inflicts combat damage to your opponent, they skip their next draw step. That would be funny. Does Fenrir have a copyright? I'm assuming every Yu-Gi-Oh card name has a copyright. Like, some Yu-Gi-Oh card names are so specific. Like, so specific. Like, DDD... like Abyss Ragnarok or whatever, like huge names. Mythology's public domain? Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Kaldheim speculations and predictions. Yeah, Fenrir is a mythological creature. Let's see. Here you'll find various predictions about Kaldheim along with a confidence level, which will tell you how certain we are about it. Okay. Gods. Norse mythology is very deep. The gods like Thor, Odin, Loki, and Freya are all well known. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon? That is a card. If they ever came out with the name of Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon in Magic, I'd be very surprised. Can you see my highest graded Charizard card? Unfortunately, it's not with me. And I don't have it graded. It's just in my house in a binder. But it is a Charizard. And it's the first Charizard that me and my brother ever owned. I'm pretty sure we still have it somewhere in my house. I don't know if it's first edition or not. Gosh, this song we're listening to right now kind of sounds like I'm playing like Red version of Pokemon. Disappointed? I know, right? I'm disappointed too that I don't have it in my hands right now. I'm more disappointed than you are because it's actually worth money. All right. The gods like Thor, Odin, Loki, and Freya are all well known. Name didn't live up to the hype. Yeah, my name is Charizard James, and I have a first edition Charizard for you. I'm not in my house? I'm talking about my mom's house. They got banned from a server temporarily for saying... Why? Why, Odd Eyes? It's just Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. When Magic did their sets based on ancient Greece, Theros, and Egypt in Amonkhet, they leaned heavily into their mythology and made god creature types with cards like Heliod, God of the Sun, and the Scarab God. You wanted to see 10 PSA 10s graded Charizard at least? Yeah, I can't give you what you want, Pure Gozu. I can't give you what you want, okay? If you want that, a lot of Pokemon streamers probably have that, okay? Twitch, Pokemon, streamer list, click. Hey, Pokemon streamer, do you have a graded 10 Charizard? Oh yeah, do you guys think gods are gonna be in the set? Oh yeah, for sure, Lava Spike. Yeah, gods are like almost guaranteed in the set. Like the confidence level says 99%. Playing the best fan game ever, Pokemon Insurgents. I have not played that game. The confidence level here is 99% that we're gonna get gods. So statistically, there's a 1% chance we don't get gods. 99% confidence level. So our first prediction is probably the safest one, given that Wizards has done in the past. In addition to previously mentioned Raidane, Goddess of Justice, there's also another figurine, which further cements this prediction. Allrund, God of Wisdom. Oh yeah, what is it? Is this Odin? Allrund, God of Wisdom? Are they gonna... I wonder if they're gonna call them by their actual names, like Odin, Loki, Thor, etc. I wonder if they're actually gonna call them that, or like this is gonna be the Odin, like the Allrund. Hey, Price is Right. I hope they do my culture justice. To see a scuffed Norse set would make me sick. Oh, usually when they do sets like this, like take Amonkhet for example, ACL, like they really dig into the lore. So I would think that they would do the Norse set like very well. Yeah, this has to be Odin, right? Yeah, the name was copyrighted by Disney. Okay, okay. Buff Santa. Buff Santa. I don't know if they use the name specifically. They might use things like All Father. Yeah, it does say like God of Wisdom, right? Hey Jojo, how's it going? Jojo in the house. They definitely have this God of Wisdom thing. Card's name is now Buff Santa. I come to bring you gifts. Another name that would fit perfectly on a Magic card. If you look closely, you'll see that one of the eyes are blue. This suggests that Kaldheim will have the MTG version of Odin. Okay, so it actually does say that. One of the eyes are blue right there. Okay, okay, I see it. I see the resemblance, okay? Buff Santa it is. Name is actually Allrund. I'm doing awesome, Jojo. I'm doing great. Going over some Kaldheim. Oh, look at this, chat. Look at this. Slamta-Claus. Slamta-Claus. Bob with the amazing inclusion of Slamta-Claus. Slamma-Jamma. Odin's the God of Wisdom in Norse mythology? Okay, so it makes sense, right? Allrund, God of Wisdom. Odin, God of Wisdom. Return of the Snow Mechanic. Snow Mechanic, Snow Mechanic, Snow Mechanic. Snow Mechanic. Kaldheim is cold. It's probably always covered in snow. So might we see Return of the Snow Mechanic? If you don't know what a snow mechanic is, here's a quick recap. Snow is a super type, like basic, legendary, etc. If such a card produces mana, it produces snow mana. You never want to see an Iceveil Quaddle ever? It can be used to pay regular mana cost or snow cost, Snowflake Icon. You can learn more about this here, which we will not click on. Anyways, while the mechanic is somewhat popular, it's also very self-contained. This might hurt its chances of returning in a regular standard set, even though it would be a flavor win. Have they said anything about creature types, especially new ones for this set? Yes, they have. We've talked about them right up here, actually. We've talked about... Where are they? Human Berserker, Dwarf Cleric, Elf Cleric, and Shapeshifter were creature types that were in the miniatures. So we can only assume that they are in further cards. Oh my gosh, Rome. Oh my gosh, Rome. Alright, alright, I have to. I have to. There are now 2 chats of the day in the Discord. There are now 2 chat of the days in the Discord. By the way, Rome says, if I Armageddon, your lands will produce snow mana. When was the last time snow was used? I have no idea. I have no idea, Mark. Best chat yet? Right? I know, right? Everyone in this chat's amazing, by the way. Even the lurkers. You lurkers, I love you too. You don't have to speak, okay? I got you. We're on the same level. Modern Horizons and before that Cold Snap? Oh, snap. Alright. Prediction. The snow mechanic will return in Kaldheim. Confidence level, 40%. They're like, I don't know. It'll be a flavor win if it returns, but, like, it's very self-contained, so, like, we'd have to print cards that say snow in it, and then it's like, you have to play those cards together, and then it's, like, becomes very archetype-y, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And no, they don't really want that in Magic. And, it, like, what if you draft a card that says snow in it, right? Then you gotta draft a whole bunch of cards that say snow in it, too. It's, like, all together. Like, at least with adventures, like, if you don't have Edgewell Innkeeper in draft, the adventure cards are still good by themselves. Maybe they would, like, put snow in cards that work with non-snow cards, and then put non-snow cards that have a little, like, buff if it's worked with the snow permanent, to, like, kind of mesh them together. Maybe we'll just get Snowlands for the art? Maybe. That's an idea, Rome, for sure. Planeswalkers! Planeswalkers! Each regular set usually features 3 Planeswalkers. We have some guesses about 2 of them, but the third one still remains a mystery. Which one would you like to see? Alright, folks. Give me some Planeswalkers that you want to see. Give me some Planeswalkers that you want to see. That kind of go with the snow thing. Snow sagas would be great. What would you think that would be on a snow saga? What Planeswalker you want to see? I think I want to see a Dak Faden. But I don't know how well Dak Faden would do in, like, a snowland. Like a snow plane. Give you Angrath in a snow plane? Dak is dead. I know, but, like, they make people all the time. They like make, like, they did that with Garrick, didn't they? Aegisaush, thank you very much for the follow. Goose salute to you. Welcome to the Goose Gang. Didn't they do that with in Eldraine? with Garrick? Like, the Garrick that we saw on Eldraine was, like, past Garrick or something like that? Or, like, future Garrick? Like, what if this whole set's just, like, placed in the past? And we get, like, Kaya as a teenager. And we get, like, Dak Faden before he died. Yeah, but they do, like, time-shifted sets all the time, right, Bobby? Don't they do time-shifted sets all the time? You just want Angrath? I don't know about Angrath in this set. So we have an Angrath. We want to see you want to see a Santa Planeswalker prizes, right? A Shaggy Planeswalker. Oh, Garrick you've always seen as a Viking by Tim? The thing is, we had so many Garricks so far. We've had, like, Eldraine Garrick, we've had, like, M21 Garrick, and then we'll have another Garrick. Realistically, Dovin. A decent Dovin? We've had a lot of Dovins recently, though. Paw Twist Gideon actually didn't die, he just went to Kaldheim. Just didn't die, went to Kaldheim. Oh, what if we actually do get Oko? Remember how Oko just, like, poofed out of there? Or was it Oko that poofed out of Eldraine? Or was it Garrick that poofed out of Eldraine? Otamio would be cool. Was it Garrick or Oko that just, like, poofed out of Eldraine? Panther Reloaded says Chili Oko. We call that Choco. He'll need to finally put on a shirt. No. He'll have a full coat with just the abs showing. Oko got yeeted out of Eldraine. There was a supposed Kaldheim Oko leak. I wouldn't be surprised. We all know what his favorite animal is? I don't know. What's his favorite animal? Deer? Alright, so we have Kaya here. Another interesting fact about the miniatures we mentioned before, besides the ones that would be obvious fit the Kaldheim plane, there were also 3 planeswalkers. Nahiri, Jace, and Kaya. I've never eaten elk meat. Have you eaten elk meat, Lava Spike? Karn? You want to see Karn? You wish you had a freezer full of elk meat in my garage? I've never eaten elk. I don't think I've ever eaten elk. Give you a bird planeswalker? That's actually not a bad idea. Is there anything close to a bird planeswalker? Oko Winter's Liege. What is this? 5 mana. +1 making 3/3 elk. An elk snow creature token. -2. You mean that's not a +2, Ratadai? -2 scry X, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. Oh gosh, that's not a +1. Seems bad. Why would a -2 be just scrying? Like, why would -2 be scrying? Draw a card. Oh, because you also draw a card? I don't know about that. How much loyalty would it start out as? Oh, 4 loyalty? -7, gain control of up to X target non-land permanents where X is the number of snow permanents you control. That's pretty good. Each of those permanents that are creatures gain haste. There's Mu Yan Ling. Oh yeah, there is apples and fruits. Let's read more about the planeswalkers here. Its name's Nahiri, Jace, and Kaya here. Like, we just had Nahiri though. We literally just had Nahiri. Right? I wanted to see for -2 loyalty. I don't know if that's good, GTFO. Yeah, and Jace. We just had Nahiri and Jace. And, like, we had the last Kaya in, what? War of the Spark? Yeah, I personally wouldn't mind a good Nahiri, but I don't want there to be another Jace. Like, please don't make another Jace. Yeah, Bane of the Dead. And then the one before that was in, like, Ravnica Allegiance, or Return to Ravnica. Or no, Guilds of Ravnica. Reprint the Mind Sculptor? Get out of here, Grimoire. Get out of here. Reprint Mind Sculptor? Stock up on your full art Snowlands? You probably should, Shaudius. Like, I would say you should probably get your full art Snowlands. Another interesting fact, Nahiri, Jace, and Kaya. Now Nahiri and Jace just got a card with Zendikar Rising. And they might have been made because of it. Kaya, on the other hand, didn't get a card since Ravnica Allegiance. So this could mean that she'll appear on Kaldheim. Mind Sculptor's Power Crept. What will she do there? Who knows? But maybe someone wants to get rid of someone in Valhalla. Who's better for the job than the renowned Ghostbuster? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, kind of, right? Panther Reloaded says Garrick the Mind Sculptor. The Mind Sculptor is his axe. Just like, that's funny. Article's wrong. Kai got a card in War. Yeah. I mentioned that one already, Bite him. We both got him. We got this. It's still super good, but yeah, not what it once was. She's gonna gank Oko. Since our original position, we got another bit of relevant info. A packing from Kaldheim bundle was leaked, and it depicts Kaya. So Kaya's pretty much confirmed. You heard it here. Kaya's pretty much confirmed for Kaldheim. So what do we think? What do we think Kaldheim's gonna do, chat? Yeah, no one ganks Oko because Oko knows where everyone is at all times. Reprint of Krenko Mod Boss? No way. Especially not Kaldheim. I have a feeling that all the red cards in Kaldheim are gonna be like underground goblins and rats and stuff. And like, yeah, dwarves. I think that's what our red cards are going to be, basically. Rat Tribal? I know, right? Scred reprint? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Scred reprint. Pack Rat? No more Teffers. What do we think the Kaya will do in this new set? What do we have any predictions on what do you think you want the Kaya to do? Yeah, besides that, Doug. Oh yeah, we know. Kaya Orzhov Usurper? Yeah, Doug. Speaking of this, speaking of that, Doug the Bug in chat, we did a, on our YouTube, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to that or watched any videos from it, you are missing out. Doug the Bug 227 in chat, we did a deck doctor for his Kaya deck, and it is on YouTube. It's like an 18-minute video, and you're going to watch Kaya be the best Planeswalker in Historic. So if you want to watch Doug's deck, take a look at that. It is actually insane. Kaya wins the entire match, like games 2 and 3. Or maybe it was even game 1. Did we 2-0 that one? I don't remember, but like the whole match was like Kaya wins the whole match. Some sort of graveyard recursion for a Kaya? +1 make a 2/2 make 2/2 Viking zombies? Viking tokens can't be. No way, Grimoire. That's way too good. 2/2 Viking zombies? Vikings can't be blocked by snow elks. That's funny. You hit 367 subs on YouTube. That's insane. Congratulations, Odd Eyes. I don't have even close to that high. +1 summon Obzidot? I forgot what Obzidot does. Oh, crap. Never mind. No, not that. Obzidot's insane, isn't it? 5-mana Kaya with a board wipey minus? That'd be pretty cool. Like, destroy all non-ghost creatures? Obzidot's definitely insane. Just getting back, you missed a lot, Riley? It's okay, we're still going. You don't know what the new Kyle will do, but I must say her axes are fire. Yeah, those axes are fire. They have some real neat design, too. Obzidot was your favorite card in Standard? I never played with Obzidot, though. Pulled a foil copy in draft. That's insane, Doug. What do we think of the Imperial Eagle reprint? Yeah, chat, what do we think about that? Are there any actual card spoilers yet? Like, no, but there's pretty confident guesses. Like, we have this Odin God of Wisdom, or All-Run God of Wisdom, that's basically an Odin card. I mean, it's not a card, but it's a figurine. But, like, I would assume that it's a type of card. And then, like, we have this Cosmo Wolf. We have this Redain Goddess of Justice. Like, they wouldn't give this a name, right, if they weren't going to make it a card. We have some typings here with Human Berserker, Dwarf Cleric, Elf Cleric, and Shapeshifter. So like we have some ideas for sure. We have Kaya here. You want your eagle back? Give me that Helios Hawk. We know what you like to play on ice. You're like, give me the give me the Azorius pathway already. We're probably guaranteed a Kaldheim Kaya. Practically guaranteed. It's already been spoiled. Alright, Ramaz. Who knows what Ramaz is? Who knows who Ramaz is, chat? I have never heard of Ramaz before. You think it's possible for us to get a Planeswalker we haven't seen yet? Oh yeah, very possible. Very possible, Jojo. Ramaz seems like someone from Tarkir. I didn't play from Tarkir either, though. Basri was new? Oh yeah, Basri was new. I unfortunately don't have a lot of experience with Tarkir, though. But let's learn about Ramaz here. Ramaz is a shaman and a planeswalker. He manipulated Chandra into stealing the Dragon Scroll. Okay. We have a manipulator here. This eventually led to Eldrazi being released on Zendikar. Wow, okay. Title, Ramaz brought Eldrazi to Zendikar. Ramaz released Eldrazi. Look at that, Jojo. You're right on. Ramaz the Manipulator, right? Imagine a Kaldheim Secret Lair drop crossover with God of War 4 and people brewing a Legacy deck with Kratos. Oh, I know, right? Imagine the crossover potential. Anyways, what's important is that when Chandra wanted to get revenge, she found Ramaz on Kaldheim. Ooh. Ooh, what? Chandra actually went to Kaldheim before, like, already? In the lore? What? We might be getting a new Chandra. and Ramaz is new. Ramaz does not have a Planeswalker card yet. Ramaz has a Shaman creature card, I guess. Some trustworthy eyes, says Grimoire. Yeah, those eyes are pretty trustworthy. I would trust those eyes. If you walked into a cave and you saw like a troll next to Ramaz, like you'd just probably go with Ramaz, right? It says they fought, but Ramaz escaped. Is Ramaz stronger than Chandra? We don't know if Ramaz actually comes from Kaldheim or if he just planeswalked there. However, it's possible that he'll get a card now that we're coming there. That's pretty cool. Confidence level 50%, so they're not really confident that he'll be in the set, but it's just in the lore. More party support! More party support! Wizards of the Coast had stated that they're looking to do more cross-set synergies to improve standard decks of the past. So they might include some more party support with Kaldheim. While we probably won't see many rogues, if any, there will be almost certainly be warriors and clerics. Wizards could also appear, but they could use shamans instead. Prediction, there'll be wizards, warriors, and clerics in the Kaldheim set. Confidence level, 50% for wizards, 90% for clerics and warriors. We might get some nice cleric and warrior support in Kaldheim. Some nice cleric and warrior support. 2014 Duels of Planeswalker game? Oh, so he was in the game. Thank you for doing that research, Little Fiend, unless you already knew that. If you already knew that, then hats off to you. Goose salute to you. He was the final boss? Is this a cut from that game? Is this a cut from that game even? Like, where's this picture from? Maybe you can finally make a historic Is It Wizards deck work? I know, right? Probably. It's from the game. Okay. So that picture's actually from the game. Alright, moving on. Kaldheim details. Oh, there's a set symbol. Oh my gosh, this set symbol's so cool. That's like a Thor hammer symbol. Have I gone to Mythic Spoiler? Yes, I have, Jojo. Like, very briefly, but yes, I have. Yeah, it's an axe, but it kind of looks like very Nordic. Valhalla, right? Could be Mjolnir. I think that's what I was thinking about. So we have Arena release date, January 14th. All dates unconfirmed. It's Lava Axe. That's funny. Pre-release date, January 16th. Release date, January 22nd. Kaldheim products. We don't know which products was released with Kaldheim. It's pretty safe to expect draft, regular, boosters, and collector boosters as well. Nothing's known about the Kaldheim set boosters so far. Given the popularity of this product with Zendikar Rising, we might see it again. Once the Kaldheim boosters become available for pre-order, you'll be able to get them on Amazon. What are your Stone Cold Steve Austin predictions? That's all we know about Kaldheim spoilers so far. As soon as we get more info, you'll be able to find it here. We'll also post an update on our Instagram and Facebook page. Make sure to give us a follow, you won't miss it. What do you expect from Kaldheim? What are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. Finally, here's some articles that we might be interested in. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're done. I hope they have a land called Valhalla, at least for flavor purposes. Yeah, for sure. Maybe some sort of effect where you can target a creature with whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield at the beginning of the next turn. Ooh, wait. I mean, that would kind of be flavorful if it did that, but that would be, like, super good. I think they can use the name because... No, they definitely can use the name, right? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a card that's named Valhalla. So I'm pretty sure... Like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card named Valhalla actually came out in the Nordic set for Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was, like, over 10 years ago. That had to be, like, what, like 12, 13 years ago when that set came out? Yeah, Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. Yes, the continuous spell card. That lets you special summon a fairy out of your hand. Give me the Ramazda Manipulator now, -4 steel target permanent, starting loyalty 3. Also, that was back in 2012. What if something did say -4 steel target permanent, starting loyalty 3, and it had like a +1? That wouldn't even be like, that'd be like pretty good, right? But it wouldn't be overbearing. Actually, it kind of would be overbearing, right? Actually, never mind. That would be like super good, right? Because you would just plus it when it came out, and then your opponent just always has to play around their stuff getting stolen. Yeah, that's like way too good. Would he be Grixis or Jund? I don't think he would have green in it, Grimoire. I think he'd be like Dimir. With doubling season effects, it enters and you steal whatever? Yeah, that too. +1, make a Trickster token. It would depend on its mana cost. You think it was Grixis? It could be Grixis. Yeah, Grixis makes sense, right? 5 color? Hold on, let me open the game? Oh my gosh, Jojo. Oh my gosh, Jojo. You are insane. Hold on, let me open the game from 2014. It's still on Steam. We can look up Ramaz potentials. Ramaz MTG. What about this? What's this? Ramaz Panabolis? Can you folks see this? Ramaz Panabolis. It says that it's a teamer. It says it's teamer card. Teamer colors. My head is blocking 5 and 10. Alright, let me change this. No! Where's that card? Alright, here we go. How do I disable this chat? Alright, let's read it together. Alright, is that better at least? He's teamer in the game, okay. It's been years. Alright, +1. 7 loyalty. How much mana is this thing? 7 mana? Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its next untap step. Target creature you control gains haste. Oh, that's pretty crazy. They spelled until wrong, but they keep spelling until wrong. Which is weird. Tap a creature. It doesn't untap. Target creature you control gains haste. That's like a really weird +1 because it doesn't generate card advantage, so it like wouldn't be in a control deck. This would be like a top-end mid-range deck. But like that's also bad because it's 7 mana. It would have to be like in a rampy mid-range deck. No, this I think this is a custom card. This is a custom card where we're getting ideas. I think that's like a really bad +1. -5 until the until end of turn lands you control tap for an extra mana. Of any color they already produce, you may play an additional land. That's insane. -10, you get an emblem with lands you control are 5/5s. With trample, they're still lands. Yeah, it's very hard to use the -5 the turn you play it. Like, Nissa's just better than this card. You get an emblem, like, even the emblem, if you get Wrath, you just lose. Because they don't have Indestructible. Like, if you ultimate this thing, and you get Wrath, you just die. But, like, I guess the idea is, if you minus this, you just attack your opponent for lethal. And they don't have haste either. Yeah, just play Nissa.